Yeah, I think the breaks work pretty well with them because there's that many and get decent value. For three, whatever they are, 300 and something. Yeah, it can be a bit rough. Right, here we go, chat. Best of luck. Let's do it. Oh, what time do we have? No real question. Is Liverpool a nice place to live? Yeah, it is, Pigeon. I mean, it's the same as every place, my friend. Unfortunately, online or whatever, you'll only see the side of things that people want you to see, which is, you know, for example, I think Birmingham's a similar situation where Birmingham gets a bad rep or bad press. I think it's the same as everywhere. There's some lovely places in Liverpool, you know. It's you know, it's a great city. Honestly, I'd advise, honestly, 100%. And I've lived in Leeds, I've lived here, Manchester, whatever, and Liverpool by far the best place. Milo, McAllister, Stephen, you've got Angel Correa. Carl, you have got Palacios. Scott, you have got Armani. Louis, you've got Hunt. Oh, sorry, I've said your second name. Louis, you've got Bezzella. Nathan, you've got Rulli. Nathan, you've got Gonzalo Montiel. Carl, you are in with Guido Rodriguez and Juan Foyth. Danny, you are in with Abiceleste. Danny, you are also in with Scaloni. Andre, you are in with Molina. Andre. Carl, you are in with Otamendi. Carl, you are in with Tagliafico. And Danny, you are in with Papu Gomez. Right, best of luck, people. Lived abroad for a long time, just looking around. Liverpool, honestly, is as the same as anywhere. It depends where you look. It depends where you look. Sometimes so that's a negative. Evening, Greg. How you doing? Ice cream. Iron brew tastes like cream soda. Iron brew. Iron brew's an L. You spent time in the Leeds. You went Union Leeds? Like, yeah, I went Union Leeds. I certainly did. But yeah, honestly, it's a really nice place, and I know it does get a lot of bad press, but I'm telling you for a fact, it's a lovely place, Liverpool. It's the same as anywhere. Yeah, there's many people who live here who have probably lived in different places in the chat, maybe, and I'll tell you what, honestly, they'll recommend it as well. Yeah, don't go back in Vegas because you'll have to put up with Jeff every day, and you don't want to go anywhere near him. I can tell you that for free. You should take the Smokes Messi to show as a cult card now. The thing you're known for. Lovely. Don't get me started on that. That's getting sorted tomorrow. Because I'll tell you what, honestly, I'm about to go mental. I'm giving one more opportunity before I post all the lies with screenshots. Because I'm telling you, I'm just triggered. So, yeah. I've given far too many opportunities, but I'll give one more before, and I've got all the screenshots there, but yeah, it's just a mess. So need to warn others of what has happened. You know. Right, here we go, people. Best of luck. Oh, why's the camera froze? Oh, yeah. It's not though, is it? You're going mental. Be like jogging. What's this? No, trust me. I haven't said anything really. Well, I have. I've said one thing in the Discord, which was nuts, to be fair. I got shot down with that, apparently, because I don't know, apparently I was bullying someone for no reason. Crazy. Anyway. But yeah, I just need to post it all the lies and all the rest of it, because it's getting too much now. Would you recommend personal right now? No anything in particular in Asia? I'd say one of the teams. I'd say like Barca teams. That's a good, Zlatan. If I'm being real, the Barca team sets went down really well. I think it's a nice cheap one that does well. Definitely does well. Oh, tell me about it, Tanechi. Cards mudded to 25. Hey, Enzo! Carl, there we go. Enzo Fernandez to 25. Mi amigo. There we go. Yes. But, by the way, Dan, there's also someone else now. Jamie's also now having problems as well, by the way. The 49, Papu Gomez. No one said no. So you failed to acknowledge them too. So you know it's becoming uncontrollable. Oh, don't. I did that by accident yesterday. And I said that by accident. But yeah. They need to make it, yeah, there's too many dodgy things. There's problems from the Messi also, yes there are. person I sent it through has messed the card up, but isn't acknowledging it. Sorry, they are acknowledging it, but saying there's only £150 worth of damage on it, which is absolutely laughable. Ah, dearie me. That family was very upset. Well, it wasn't my fault, Jeff, was it? That you were accepting gifts off children and I wasn't. Yeah, that's exactly what happened anyway. Chat, Jeff was accepting gifts off children. Justice will prevail. I mean, listen, I've got a whole collation of all the emails now of the leading me on, or PSA have damaged, I've like emails, PSA damaged the card, and then I've got the PSA correspondence saying it arrived like that, so, you know, insurance that I paid for just getting completely ignored. I'm giving one last opportunity, detailed email. Alvarez 25, I don't mind saying it because I'll say it out loud. One last opportunity to explain what insurance I paid for and why it isn't being used, because the initial excuse was you had to activate it within 7 days. Someone then asked that directly, and I got told a different answer and said you don't need to do it in 7 days, it's fine. But I got told 7 days, so there's one lie. To 49 and McAllister. So there was that. So the insurance, I don't know, I have not had honestly, any question you ask, you don't get an answer to, so I don't have a clue what happened there. What else was there? Yeah, the Messi also, obviously, I said where's it been damaged, got told it was PSA, which is why I was waiting for like 5 months or something, whatever stupid. It's nearly been a year since I sent it off, in all honesty, it's still not resolved. Anyway, got told PSA had done it. I was waiting for PSA for ages. I then contacted PSA and got told the exact same day I contacted them the card arrived in that condition. So I was literally getting drawn, you know, led down a road for no reason, so wasted my time again. Cards that were sent at the same time on the same tier came back 3 weeks before that Messi card, so obviously something dodgy had happened. It's just not on, really. Cards have the same bits of damage on each one, and none of it's been addressed. It's just, you know, everything but. It's an absolute ball ache, honestly. Whoever it was you offended the show, found their username yet? No. I don't go on Instagram, do I? Don't go on Instagram. Might have to for this, though. Back in a couple hours again. Yeah, no worries, Ben. Enjoy yourself, brother. Enjoy yourself. Are you trying to bait me out, you fraud? I'm going to give sub to that user in here. No. No. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Company was it? It was the grading club on this occasion, it was, unfortunately. The 49 Acuna. No, I'm not upsetting anybody. Although it will somehow get twisted on me, because for some reason there's like a whole agenda. It's very odd. Very odd. They're not on here though. Honestly, I have no idea if they are. Oh, to 5. Hey, Molina. There we go. Molina to 5, Argentina. Honest opinion, Pigeon. If you're gonna do it, find someone accredited or do it yourself. Honestly, in my honest opinion. Do you need the union rep help? No, I've already had legal advice, so I know exactly where I stand with it. So the reply I've had's not good enough. Honest opinion, imagine. Amazing, is that what I just said? Is that what I just said? The issue is, right, if I'm being completely real with it, and I'll say it out loud, because I'm beyond the point of caring, I've wasted a year here. There's a hell of a lot of people with issues, the same issues, and nobody is saying anything because their cards are with them. Does that make sense? So if they start kicking up a fuss, they're scared something's going to happen with their cards. Did you get what I mean? And that's exactly why I went quiet for about 2 months, because I wanted the cards back because I just didn't trust it anymore. To 99 Messi. That is the honest opinion I've had in the past 2 days, not even prompted. I've had 2 messages from people saying they are having issues. You know, having issues and nothing's been, you know, there's just an absolute, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess anyway, and I'm fed up of it now, so sorry if I'm ranting. It's just yeah, fed up of it. 49 Tagliafico. Drive the Blaze and on the doorstep? No. No. Something else will land on their doorstep or through their letterbox, though, if it doesn't get resolved. And it's not anything dangerous, it is a letter. But it will be, not from me, the letter, unfortunately. It'll be more serious than that, so it needs resolving, because it's an absolute joke. It's a farce, to be honest with you. I'm getting really triggered. Playing all the game, it's the first bit. No, Nick, I can't. I do the exact same damage on the same people as the case too. Did he end up messaging you? Yes, he did, yeah. Honestly, Matthew, Pilch had the same damage on the back. There's a load of issues. There are a load of issues. Let's attach something heavy. There is nothing attached to it at all. But it will not be from me, is all I'm going to say. It will not be from me. Be someone I paid to send it. Illegal letter. Before anyone starts saying I'm sending dodgy stuff, illegal letter, because it's just a joke, and it's just it needs to be sorted. The 49, it's still loading. It's from Jeff, probably, yeah, probably. Did you win the UCC? You know what, Andy? Not really. Oh no, there was a 25 early out and all that stuff. I have damage on the back of the toe. No, Connell, send me a photo. You're having me on. Send me a photo. To 99 Messi. I'll send you a letter. There's an also somewhere. The game is lovely. Cheers, Paul. Honest a pigeon. Oh, you guys are actual idiots. It's acceptable to make mistakes as long as you're up to it. Listen, I'm all here for making mistakes. I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes along the way. We're all human at the end of the day. However, it is the way you deal with it. And submitting the amount of cards I've submitted, sending the amount of people I've sent across, and for those people to then have the issues I am having, then comes back on me. And that's why I've got to say it. That's why I've got to say it, and I can't just keep it to myself. It's really annoyed me, to be honest with you, because there's people I have recommended, and they have come to me and said my car's damaged. Do you know what? Like, do you know what I mean? It's not great, is it? You know, like an example would be Pilch had a Kaminga. We hit Pilch a Kaminga to 10 on card rookie auto to 10. Perfect. We've got pictures of the card before it went. Absolutely perfect. Spot on. PSA 9 or PSA 10, I think at the time, was like £6,000-7,000 or dollars. Came back at PSA 7 with the damage mine's got on the back, and I think Pilch sold it for $1,500. It's literally a matter of $5,000-6,000. Do you get what I mean? And nothing was done for that either, by the way. Do you know, that's the problem. What sort of damage was out of interest on the card? So it's like on the back, on the bottom right on the bottom right of the card, there's like a mark on all of them. So it's like the Van Dijk mark on all of them. I don't know, but they're all on different subs, so it doesn't make any sense. Basketball, it'll be towards the end, yeah, it will be. I'll be like, absolute legend, Connell. Jack, hello, my friend, you alright? How we doing? Anyway, enough of my ranting, because I'll do all that tomorrow and give one last opportunity before it gets escalated. Yeah. Middleman PSA themselves. Well, the problem is, Kian, is the Messi damage. Right. So, the Messi auto, I was told, and I'm going to give you the backstory key in here, just so I don't look like I'm just saying things, because things get taken out of context, as they did last time I said all this. I have pictures of when the card arrived at the middleman. I had pictures of the card before it went to the middleman and when it arrived at the middleman. No damage on the card at all. The card then came back and was scanned. The auto's essentially been rubbed off in different places. So I've sat there and gone, right, okay, something's not right there. So I've then messaged and gone, right, I've been told PSA have damaged the card, or it must have been damaged at PSA. I'm waiting months for an answer. I then take matters into my own hands because I go, oh, hello. Oh, nice, Paredes to 5. Because I got a bit fed up, you see. So I messaged the head of soccer at PSA. Who replied to me and was really, really helpful. I just said, look, I'm really, I essentially explained the situation, said who sent it, they found the card or whatever, I gave them the cert number, and he checked the scans. So the cards get scanned when they arrive at PSA. And he told me, and I've got email confirmation as well, I believe, from someone else who he got to forward on to me, that the card arrived in that condition. Which, in other words, means either the middleman's damaged it or the courier's damaged it, and I doubt it's been damaged in transit. But apparently it has been damaged in transit, so I said claim on the insurance because it's been damaged, and I got told you can't because it has to be within 7 days of arriving. So I was like, well, how does that work? 7 days arriving in the US, I wouldn't know until 4 weeks later anyway, so the insurance I paid for is irrelevant. Do you get what I mean, Kit? Anyway, so that's where I'm at, and I mean, the damage on the back of the cards, they're in the same place on different subs. It can't be PSA, if I'm being honest with you. I can't say for sure on that. Well, I can if I go message PSA, which I'm going to do, actually. What are you going to do as well? Scanned at PSA or smudge? Scanned at PSA. Scanned at PSA. Proving the way the card's handled, pressure from the back. I don't know how the damage has come about, to be honest with you, Dan, but it's there. Jeez, our third to 99 Messi. Anyway, if you can't tell, I'm triggered, so that'll be tomorrow. That's why there's a bit of issue of insurance. Well, or lack of. You know, it certainly was, Kian. It certainly was. It certainly was. The 49 Alvarez, I'll be honest with you, Kian, there's just a few issues now. It's I used a lot and I've had many a positive experience, don't get me wrong, and I have. The issue is these are major messes up. Like major mistakes. It's not just, there's no accountability at all. And the issue is, if they're not taking accountability, your cards are at risk. Whichever way you look at it, it might be more convenient, but it's not going to be convenient when you're in a situation like me. And yeah, I held my hands up. It was my, I decided to send them there, but I'm just trying, you know. If I can avoid one person being in the situation I'm in, then it's a W, to be honest with you, because it's an absolute pain in the backside. You know, it's not fair, to be honest with you. And I know I've recommended people across who've had their cards damaged. As I said, Pilch is a prime example. Going to finish on the insurance issue. I already know the next steps, and I've had legal advice anyway. I've had legal advice on it anyway, fortunately. But 25, Emi Martinez. Why need a middleman? It's just easier, cancel when I was using it, although it's turned out to not be. It's just easier insofar as you know, you don't have to pay the shipping there and back, and you know, it's just all the hassle's taken off you. But the issue is when now I've had more hassle. Wish I would have just sent it myself at this point. So absolutely, Pigeon, absolutely. I mean, PSA aren't going to do a thing because the card arrived like that with them, so. Very fair that you've handled everything. I'm telling you, game to expect. I have been more than fair. Been going back and forward since November, I think it is now, or August, or November, something like that. Literally laid off it for about 3 months just to let him get it sorted, and then, you know, I literally got told I'd have a response on Monday. Early last week, and then was patient again, didn't bug him again, then got it till Friday. I got sent the email at like 12 o'clock on Friday with a load of nonsense. 50 boxes, no auto, I know, crazy. No Messi today. We've not, well, we have had a few actually, Bono, yeah. So I wasn't your lawyer, because yeah. No, it's hey, it's 49 Messi. It's a pain in the backside, honestly, but as I say, just be careful out there. People, be careful out there. You know, as I say, no one's saying that mistakes don't happen, because mistakes happen. Mistakes definitely happen, but you know, if a mistake happens and it's not sorted properly, all trust has gone. And I've stupidly, very stupidly, recommended people to go and do it, so I'm now in a position where I kind of have to do it. There we go. Unreliable. It's my fault that I chose to do it though, because I stupidly didn't know about accredited stuff, which is my own fault. Anyway, highlights. Got Fernandez 25, Pablo Gomez 49, Alvarez 25, and a McAllister to 49. Massive thank you, people. There we go. Also, by the way, or shall I leave that till next time? Oh no, I'll say it now because I don't care actually.